Hey everybody, welcome back to Gecko Cove. I just got out of work and I'm about to go pick up something really exciting. So stick around, I'll show you what I'm gonna get. All right, so I'm home, got a little more comfortable, and it's time to open up the box. So I went ahead and I never take out animals in my car or at a facility. But what I do is I open the box, make sure the animals are alive, healthy, let the breeder who shipped them to me know that everything is okay, take them home. Now I'm home. I'm got their enclosures already set up. Okay, so they're ready to go. And I'm going to take them out, look at them real quick, put them in the enclosure, and just let them be for a little bit. Let them get acclimated. So let's see what we got in here. A nice little note from Erin. Take care of my boys. I will, Erin, all right? These guys, she's really trusted me with them. They are fantastic lineage, fantastic geckos, and let's see what they look like. So first one in here is Sever. This is the big boy here. I'm very excited. Look at this. Gorgeous, beautiful male. He produced a lot of Erin, who's Southern Girl Exotic, if you didn't know that already. A lot of her babies that have eyebrows, this male was the male that helped produce it. So really excited to add potentially the genetics. So we are doing, let me cut to a clip of me and Erin talking about exactly what our agreement is with these guys. All right, here is Erin from Southern Girl Exotics, as promised. So, Erin, real quick, I don't want to waste too much of your time. What are we doing? Are we crazy? So how did this happen?
I'm still new to the collabing. You're my first collab next to Jeremy at Goliath. You two are my first collabs, and it's very,
I
very
feel
scary
honored.
for me sending some of my best animals out to people. So I don't think we're crazy. I think it's a good business sense to do this. I've been watching people do it for years. I've asked a lot of questions. I've seen them go south. I've seen a lot of them go south, and I've seen a lot of them be successful. So I think if we do it the way that we've discussed doing it and we have a solid contract and we've covered all our bases, I don't think we're crazy. I think we can make it work. And I think I trust you. I trust Jeremy. So it's not something I would do with just anybody. But I think that there are some things that as long as you take the steps, the right steps, solid contract, that was the biggest thing for me, was just having a solid contract that we both were fully clear on, especially when it came to splitting babies. That is where it usually goes south between people when it comes to money or when it comes to baby quality. And so more than anything, even more than, what do we do if my animal gets sick? It was more important to me to make sure that we weren't going to ruin our friendship over splitting babies. So that was the most solid part.
You were the first guest on the Gecko Cove Connection, and we've really blossomed a nice friendship over the last few months.
Absolutely.
And I think that's where we built our foundation of trust. And just to let people kind of in on what our agreement is. So again, I am going to be breeding my girl Gaia. I didn't really have a male that I wanted to pair with her. I wanted a little bit more genetic diversity. And so I reached out to Erin and said, hey, do you got any spare males? Right. And you're like, actually, I do.
What's funny, though, Bobby, is that you picked a male that wasn't even on the chopping block. I didn't even offer this male to you. You like fangirled my page and found a male I wasn't even considering letting go to somebody else's house. So it says a lot about how I trust you to send that boy, because he is one of my best productions.
Yes.
So,
yeah. No, he's gorgeous. I try to just buy him off you, let alone do this. But, and they'll see who we're talking about, Delirium, in just a second here when I show him off. But so he's just at breeding age. So we've got two virgin animals. And as a backup, you've got a proven male with some great lineage, Sever, who produced some amazing eyebrow babies last year.
All of them.
So even if, the pairing doesn't go to plan, right? We've got a backup in place and we've got a contingency there, which really
Absolutely.
just also shows me how much you trust me. So I really appreciate that. And so what are you hoping? Why would you, other than just we're being friends and, kind of having fun here, what are you hoping to get from a business standpoint from this?
Well, when we talked, and that's why it was so important for, when I reached out to you and said, listen, Bobby, before we sign this contract, let's talk face to face. I think it's just good
Yeah.
that we get on the same page. We know exactly what we want, because I'm not interested in making money right now. When I want to do these collabs, I'm looking to build quality breeders. I want to eventually downsize and just have some crazy genetic meal ticket animals that are producing some fire ass kids that I'll be good with. So I don't have to have so many animals. And like I said, I'm a collector in general, hence why I
Sure.
hold back so many of my favorites, even if I don't have room to breed them. I just like beautiful animals. So for me right now, my goal was hopefully, which is how we figured out how to pick, was that I wanted quality animals. I would like
Yep.
to pick the ones that have most quality. I'm not so worried about having a high number of babies to make money
No.
as much as I am having quality genetics that I can add to my lineup.
Yeah, and I think that's why we agreed on at least trying Delirium, because he's got crazy genetics,
Yeah,
right? He's from two of your best geckos, and then Gaia. It's not like I'm just throwing him to any girl. This girl
right.
I've really been growing out and been waiting for, and she's got some amazing lineage from H2O reptiles. So I think that probably helped the decision of not only are we friends and trust each other, but you've got to have something worth putting together, right? You can't just throw
Absolutely.
if
But I
I just had
also
some
was
random female.
nervous. I was very nervous about our collab because of that.
Hmm.
Because we are good friends, but I also knew that we both wanted the same thing. We
Right.
both weren't looking to produce babies we could sell. We were looking for high quality, which then puts us in a predicament. Who's going to have first pick, or how is it going to be fair if one of us gets the best one? And so I have had, like I said, I had asked questions for years, long before I did my first collab. So
Yep.
you were the first person that had ever propositioned that idea of splitting them that way, and I
Sure.
thought that was more than fair,
So for
especially
the audience,
considering the
what we're
quality.
doing
Go
real
ahead.
quick. So for the audience, because I don't think everybody knows how we're doing it, is that we're going to do a schoolyard pick, right? So we were going to decide who gets first pick, and then whoever gets first pick, that's great. But then second pick and third pick go to the other breeder, so
Right.
that it's more fair. And Aaron and I decided on that in our contract ahead of time, which was really nice, so that we don't have any
Absolutely.
bad feelings. Because I feel like sometimes if you wait till after the babies are born, that can lead to a
It
little bit
gets
more of like,
nasty. Yeah,
ooh,
it gets
yeah, it can get a
nasty.
little testy.
And that's why I think what your intentions are important to
Hmm.
discuss too before we get into a contract. You know, not to go off on a tangent, but like Jeremy was easy. Jeremy is
Sure.
gargoyle geckos aren't his main source. You know what I mean? He breeds so many other things. So for him,
Yeah.
it was easy. Like Aaron, yes, you can have what you want. I'll just take. It was real easy with
I'll
him
take
because
it. Yeah, give
yeah,
me the
you
best
know what I
one.
mean? His contract was insane. It gave me everything. But I knew with
Yeah.
you, we're both kind of in the same spot. We both still need
Yeah.
to build a lot. And this is our main species. This is our
Yeah, it
preferred
is.
species that we want to grow and build on. So I knew it would be a little, I was hoping it wouldn't be, but I felt like it might cause some ripples if we weren't absolutely clear with what we expected and went ahead but I thought the way we did it is fair. I think, especially if we're confident in the two animals we're
Oh yeah.
putting together, without a doubt, I think the consistency will be there for a high number of high end babies from their clutches. So
Yep.
I'm confident that
I'm gonna knock on some
either
wood
one of
here
us will
because I'm
win.
excited.
Yeah, me too.
Awesome.
Me too.
Well, you know what? I really appreciate you coming on here and explaining this real quick. I'm going to get back to the unboxing and show off
Yay.
these amazing animals, and then I'll have you back on periodically so that we can figure this out
I'd be
and
honored.
show off, how we're doing. And it's going to be smooth sailing. I'm calling it right here. We're gonna really
We're doing
have
it.
fun with this.
We're
All
doing
right.
it.
Thank you so much.
All right, sweetie. Bye, guys.
All right. Enjoy the rest of your night. All right, now that we're back, all right, again, I'm just going to take him out, check him, put him in the enclosure, and call it a day. But isn't he gorgeous? All right, so let's do this real quick. Move this down so you guys can see more. Come here, little dude. Hopefully you're not too feisty out of here. Look at you. Beautiful gecko. I mean, look at that. This is going to be a great gecko if I use him to breed. Now, as Aaron and I talked about, this is the backup gecko. So right now I only have one female that I'm looking to pair, and we're going to try delirium first. But, I mean, what a hell of a backup, right? So, all right, let's go in the enclosure. All right. Ready? Cool. Ready to go. All right, gecko number 2. What I consider the main event. This gecko is insane. This is delirium. Now, delirium it's a virgin animal, okay? So he has never bred before, but look at this. Look at the color on this gecko. I mean, highlighter red. This thing glows. It's like just lava. Okay, I love the saturation. And look at this. The horn structure on these animals is fantastic. And you can already start to see the little speckles all over the face. So is going to produce some really nice babies with potentially some head color. Obviously, it's a 6 stripe, so that, if I pair it correctly, will only get better. So, again, take me out of the equation. Look at this. Beautiful animal. Aaron, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm going to take you guys all on this journey, okay? If you've ever wondered what it's like to be in a breeder loan situation, we'll kind of go over all the details. I'll make some videos. This will be a little mini series so that you guys can watch me over this season, pair him with my girl Gaia, who I'm going to show you in just a second, and we'll see what babies come out, and then maybe even I'll talk to Erin. I haven't pitched this to her yet, but maybe we'll do the picking live so we can see which geckos I choose and the ones that she chooses, because we're doing sort of a schoolyard pick. So that could be a live event. If you guys like that idea, tell us down in the comments right now that you want to see that at the end of the season. All right, he's going to go in the enclosure too. So this is Gaia. All right. Gaia comes from my buddy Oliver at H2O Reptiles. Really nice lineage. You can see the nice thick back. The nice thick back, as well as nice side markings. Whoop. And I hope to improve the horns with the lineage that I got from Erin. So she's a little jumpy right now. I'm going to put her back. And, whoop, yep. They're going to make some beautiful babies together. Awesome. That's all I got for you today. I'm going to go spray my geckos, get them all situated. Thank you guys so much for watching. And definitely go down. Tell us if you're excited for this series. I know I am. Thank you, Aaron. Go check out Aaron at Southern Girl Exotics. Girl is G-U-R-L, okay? Not with an I, with a U. So Southern Girl Exotics. Go follow her on Instagram and follow us on our journey as we collab together and show you what it's like when you do it the right way. You guys have a great one. See you next time. Hey, if you've enjoyed this video and want to encourage me to make more Gargoyle Gecko content, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button, share this with a friend, and maybe check out one of the videos right over there. I'll see you next time on Gecko Cove.